Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Kansas Moonshot Podcast, where we are shining the spotlight on amazing things happening in schools across the state. Whether you're one of the Mercury, Gemini, or in the near future, the Apollo schools launching some amazing redesign plans, or a teacher trying to do something a little different, I want to share your story. The goal is to celebrate the awesomeness all around us. Now, there are no new guests this week, but I'm looking forward to some amazing guests in the next couple of weeks. I have some rock stars lined up, so make sure you subscribe to the podcast and check it out. I've got 2 podcasts lined up for Monday, a podcast recording lined up for Thursday, so hopefully there won't be any more gaps between episodes, and you will just continue to hear some amazing things going on around the state. Now, this week in this episode, I thought I'd let you in on a little bit of the behind the scenes of the podcast. There's been a huge learning curve when it comes to setting up interviews, recording over long distances, along with trying to organize schedules with educators who have a ton going on. One tool I've started using is a website called Calendly.com. Calendly, C-A-L-E-N-D-L-Y, allows me to set up a calendar with all of the times I'm available to record a podcast. So when I find someone who might be a possible guest on the show, I just send them a link to my Calendly page, and they can pick from which time works best into their schedules. So the great part is the program automatically sends me an event to my calendar anytime someone selects a recording time, and also sends me a notification. And then I can just accept it, and then we both have, myself and the guest has a calendar event that we can both see when we're going to be recording. Once that recording time has been set up, I will use a program called Zencastr. It's a website, actually, and I use that to record the episode. Zencastr is similar to Skype without the video. It's almost like making a phone call on the computer. I can send a link to someone and then just record our conversation. They click on the link and open it up, and it opens up an audio conversation between the two of us. It also allows me to record 2 separate audio tracks. So if you do any audio editing, you'll understand why this might be beneficial. So I can tweak the audio on either one if I need to. So for example, on one episode, a couple episodes back, there was a problem with my audio feed. It was a little muffled at parts, and so I was able to go in and adjust my own separate audio file, and it didn't mess up the guest's audio file. I also like the audio only feature because it's less likely to have Wi-Fi issues. Again, it's just a link I send out, the guest clicks on it and joins the audio chat, and we're able to record. After that, I work on some post-production and audio magic using Audacity, and then I put it into Camtasia to do some final tweaks in it. Most people would probably do most of those edits in Audacity, but I'm just more familiar with Camtasia, so that's what works best for me. And then I just upload it to my website on Spreaker. Spreaker is another website that I use that's the host of my podcast. So anytime I get an episode done, I just upload it onto there so that then it automatically gets distributed to all of you through whatever various platforms you might be hearing this on. So those are the websites that I'm using. The main reason why I wanted to share that with you is in case you're wanting to start a podcast, which I would highly recommend, or launch some sort of recordings in any sort of manner. Those are some free options for you. So that's Calendly to set up appointments. That's Zencastr to record audio with someone who is in another location. And then Spreaker is where I host my website. And like I said, all of that is free to use. And if you have any questions about that, please email me. You can also message me on Twitter, and I'd love to talk to you about how I set it up. So that is the whole cycle for recording this podcast. And that's it. That's it for this episode. For more information about this episode, you can check out my website, MrStockRocks.com. If you know someone doing something awesome in their classroom, please let me know about it. I'd love to have them on the show. You can email me at teachlikeaninja@gmail.com or follow me on Twitter @teachlikeaninja. I've been your host, Josh Stock, 6th grade language arts teacher and self-proclaimed awesomeness expert. Until next time, book it forward and be awesome.